morning again, Scenic runners. This is again September 4th. I'm taking off from my old work site, the Lewis and Clark Law School campus. This is where I worked, over in the Boley Law Library. Beautiful, beautiful campus. I think Legal Elements just started, which is like a 2-week program for first-year law students. I think everybody else, all the second and third year and the fourth years, if they're choosing to do part-time, are starting maybe Tuesday. But we're going to be connecting to the Tryon Creek State Park, which this campus butts right up against, as you can see. So it's pretty incredible to have this campus right on the state park. I've said numerous times before, I would come out here with my dogs. I would work 4 10-hour days, and during our breaks, just take them on a short walk so they can do their business. And then on lunch, since this is a very bike-friendly community, in school they had locker rooms with lockers and showers, so I would take my lunch, go get changed, take the dogs out here for a nice 20, I don't know how long it took, but faster than I am now, and go run for 20-25 minutes, come back, shower, and do that. So it was really fun. Got their exercise in, got mine in. So if you kept going straight, that's the bike trail. Leads all the way down to Lake Oswego. This will take you down to just one.
No.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Morning.
Morning.
Wow. It's a lot of work. How do you get that up here? Yeah. This is Tryon Creek State Park. It also has equestrian trails, which we'll be on a little later. I think there's a few different spots, routes, so you can make it probably 7 or 8 miles. Probably not 8, but yeah, you can make it somewhat long. But we're just gonna do a quick under 2.5 miles. But yeah, the bikeway is all paved right along Terwilliger Boulevard, so you don't escape the road noise, but it's not too trafficked of a street, so it's not too bad. On the trails you get a little further away, but the park is surrounded by homes. So like yesterday I was hiking here, and you do get, if someone's running their lawnmower, you hear that. Morning. Coming up behind you. Thank you. When it would rain in here, it'd be pretty incredible. You'd have the creek sounds. One time I was out here, and it was going to be high wind advisory, or a big thunderstorm. And so I was like, okay guys, dogs, let's go get this in before, it gets really bad. And so we went, and man, all these trees were just swaying in the wind. So we got that done and over with pretty quickly earlier in the day. And the next day they came back and we did it, and it looked like World War III had come through, just like limbs and things everywhere. So yeah, a lot of trees broke in half. Some of them toppled. Like I'll point one out later of one that fell over completely. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, you're good. Don't worry. Hey, Bob. So I'll run you by the site where I was talking about earlier, where I laid my late dog's ashes. Only part of them. I've been holding on to them since December. Haven't been able to part with them. So this is the first, I guess, the start of me, starting to let go. I've had him in an ice box by my bedside since then, but put a part of him over here where we spent a lot of time. It's the first half of his life. And yeah, it was a nice little suspension bridge that he kind of learned to walk on at first. He was very scared and timid, and he'd walk really close to the ground because it was unstable. After a few more times, he got comfortable walking on it, and eventually, he just continued running on it with me, no problem. So, pretty neat. But apparently, something happened to the bridge, so that's what that caution sign was for. It's no longer there. It's a construction site, so it's completely gone. You could still see some of the framework for it, so that was actually really disheartening. But regardless, I found a stump where the bridge was and put some of his ashes there, along with some hair of mine and Beasley, my other dog, so we could always be together in that spot. Very emotional. This will be my final run in Portland for number 4. So I hope y'all enjoy this change of scenery. I know I do. It's beautiful out here. I'll try and get some more videos up consistently. I know I've been off prior to this Portland stint. But yeah. Gosh, hiking this took a lot longer. Hello. Hey, pup. So yeah, this is where the bridge was. They're doing their best to caution it off, but I'm gonna continue on. Get this on camera. So it wasn't, again, a very big bridge. It was just like a neat little bridge. They could have easily put some single span structure, but they put a little suspension bridge. Right here was the foundation of one side, and then over there by the white pillars the other, and up above you can kind of see the green. That's where the cables went through. And this little stump right here is where I put Desi. Hey buddy, love you. I hope you like your resting place. So yeah, this is some of the framework. Gives me a reason to come back here every time. When I come back in a couple years. And it's the Terry Riley Bridge. Hopefully they bring it back in the same spot, in the same fashion. But yeah, come back every couple of years and try and see him. You know, I'll spread some of his ashes in San Diego too, at Fiesta Island when I'm ready. And then I have him tattooed on my back. I have a silhouette of myself, Beasley, and Desi running, because that was my favorite pastime. I really miss that activity. I can't do it anymore with Beasley because, you know, she just is older, can't run as far or as long, and she has hip issues, so I haven't done that for like 4 years. They really don't want you on here. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, so I commemorated that, but I'm gonna take some of his ashes and do a tattoo with it, cremation tattoo, and just get his morning. Get his name and his years below him or above him, and then so yeah, spread some of them at Fiesta Island, and then I have this nice hourglass that I'll put the rest of his ashes in, so it's a little interactive. It's just not sitting in an urn, and that's engraved with, you know, his name, his years, and some sentimental saying. I forget what I wrote, just we'll love and miss you forever. Morning. All right, on our way back. I forgot to start this. Shoot. At least start half of it. This is the harder part because it's all uphill from here. Love you, Mundo. Enjoy. So yeah, we're on the North Horse Loop right now, so horses could come over here. I only seen them a handful of times. But I've seen a lot of remnants, like their hoof prints and dung along the ways. Yeah, and then at the bottom, it forks over. You can go over Tryon Creek, connect with some of the neighborhood. You could keep going on other parts of the equestrian trails and connect with other parts south in Lake Oswego. But this is just a short one. This was a quick and easy run I would do all the time. But just what I appreciate it when I had it, but I sure as heck miss it in San Diego. Only hiking down there close into the city is just in the canyons, and it's usually like it doubles as a utility area. Like the sewage lines run through the canyons, power lines often do, so you get the smell and the buzzing. But it's something on your left. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, once I get back down to San Diego, I'll try and get a couple more shots or videos without too much of a break. I think there's the Olympic Training Center out there, which is a nice, like, I think it'll be a 2-miler. Had a kid record out to the Olympic rowing facility on Otay Lake. A couple of those around the reservoirs. So we'll see. Hey puppy. Morning. Well, I think I might have missed that big stump that overturned a few years ago. But, you know, the trees uprooted, but you could see the new life growing off of it, which is always just cool. Kind of like this right here, a decaying trunk that becomes the roots for a new tree. But yeah, it was super cool running this area with my dogs. Because coming up on your right. Thank you. You know, I'd keep them on leash on the bike path, but the second we hit trail, I'd let them loose. They were both younger at the time, so they would just go. I mean, they'd come back, but it was fun. You know, I didn't have to worry about the heat because it rarely got that hot, and we have a lot of shade over here, as you can see. And they just had so much energy. And Desi always stayed by, but Beasley, the second she'd have some freedom, she'd run like a bat out of hell. Always come back, like I said, but a lot of times out of eyesight. Morning.
Morning.
Hello. All right, well, well, we came down there, so let's continue on the horse trail. It'll still connect to where we came in at. Keep it going, guys. Deep breaths. You could turn your incline up, I don't know, 4 or 5. Give it all you got. Keep pushing. Boy, am I winded. You can tell. Haven't been running too much. I already got like a blister on my left pinky toe. Alright, keep it going. 15 seconds. Push it. Good job. So we're connecting back. Maybe a half mile to go. Keep it up. Keep that incline up. Give me another 30 seconds. Starting now. Stairs are a good sign. We're almost there. Another set to go. And then we reach pavement. Last set. Keep it up. We'll go to a jog at the top of these stairs. All right. Good job, y'all. Level out. I hope you all enjoyed this. Different scenery. It's amazing. If you get the opportunity, I strongly suggest a trip to Portland. Even if you're not an outdoor runner, try hiking. Great trails. And even if you're not outdoorsy, there's a lot of things you could see here, like the waterfalls. You could drive right up to them. In the gorge, you don't have to go hike too far. Great food carts, world-class beer, fun environment all around. So here we are back at the law campus at Lewis and Clark College, also called the Northwestern School of Law. We'll be ending here at the amphitheater. So, September 4th, 2022. Until next time, keep those feet moving.